He no longer feared death. That was what scared him the most. For over 20 years, he worked in hospitals, emergency rooms, ICUs, long shifts, hundreds of patients in their final moments. He was a doctor, trained to read vital signs, prepared to face loss. At first, everything seemed normal. Monitors beeping, families crying, bodies failing. But over time, something began to repeat. It wasn't written in charts. It wasn't in textbooks. And almost no one talked about it. In their final minutes, many patients did the same thing. Some opened their eyes suddenly. Others tried to sit up. Many stared at the same spot in the room. It wasn't pain. It wasn't common delirium. Vital signs were stable seconds before. He started noticing a pattern. Calm people, fully conscious people, even sedated patients reacted similarly. Some smiled. Others looked confused. But almost all changed their gaze, as if they were seeing something he couldn't. One shift made it impossible to ignore. An elderly patient, lucid, no psychological history. Minutes before dying, he grabbed the doctor's arm, stared into the empty space behind him, and said, clearly, "Now I understand." No explanation, no panic. He let go and was gone. That moment stayed with him. In the following months, he quietly asked colleagues. Some avoided the topic. Others admitted seeing the same thing, but no one spoke publicly. The doctor began to observe more closely, to compare cases, to notice details. And the more he saw, the more something broke inside him. He realized death, as a biological event, was only a small part of the process. What happened before didn't fit into data. After hundreds of cases, one conclusion became clear. It wasn't coincidence. It wasn't culture. It wasn't collective imagination. There was too much repetition to ignore. Today, he still practices medicine, but not the same way. He doesn't speak about this at conferences. He doesn't publish papers, but it changed how he talks to patients, how he treats time, how he handles goodbyes. And in private, he always says the same thing. Death doesn't happen the way we were taught. The question that stayed with him wasn't what comes after. It was why so many people, without ever meeting, seemed to perceive the same thing at the end.